you swerve.
What up? What up? What up? You hear me?
Good evening to all the sweet summer children.
Can you?
Yeah,
Hold on.
it, it's going in and out.
I don't know what just happened.
Now it's spotty.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's spotty. All right. Hey, summer children. He'll be right back. Don't worry about TK. I didn't do nothing to his internet. But we're always glad to see you.
What the?
We're always glad to see you. We are. This is episode 10, The Black Queen. I am La Reina Madre Negra. And as soon as TK gets back and some more people get back, some people are out on the beach. I envy them. Some people are working. I don't envy them. At least I'm not at a rehearsal. Yay! So I'm going to start. And we're going to start at the beginning of the episode. So at the beginning of episode 10, we see our boy Lucerys, and we see Rhaenyra, and they are talking, and he's having some teen angst, shall we say? And he's worried about his grandsire. He's worried about Lord Corlys. Hey, is it better now?
Yeah, I don't. Listen, man. I don't know why she just be hating on me like this. This is crazy. No,
I don't
Candace, I
either.
don't. I don't have a truck driver grayscale, Candace. Damn it. This is wild.
Oh Lord. Well, yeah. So I was just chatting a little bit, and it just mentioned where we're starting at the beginning of the episode with Lucerys and Rhaenyra, and he's having some teen angst, and
What the
he's like, I'm not
fuck?
strong enough to do anything. I don't know what to do if you know grandsire Corlys dies. If I become the Lord of Driftmark, I get green stick just getting on the boat. So like I said, he's just having some teen angst, and he's like, "Well, mommy, you're always so perfect," and she's like, "Yeah, no, not always." Hey, Les, how you doing?
What's going on, babe? How you doing, Queen Mama?
Jump, jump in, jump in. I don't want
This
to.
this shit don't want me to be great. That's all it is.
Well, we can hear you real good now.
I don't know, but look. It's all good. I'm gonna just get in while it's goddamn working.
Okay.
How y'all been? I've been missing y'all.
And we've been missing you too.
Nah.
I expect that from Team Kale and Spinach.
For one,
Les,
one is fucking collars. For two, let me go ahead and just clear the air real quick while we just on that subject. All right. I'm not team green. I'm not team black. I'm team common fucking sense. Okay. That's my team. I'm team common fucking sense. And
okay.
So far, the ones who are doing the most common sense shit just so happens to be them collards. Continue, Queen Mama. Continue with Lucerys, old bitch ass. I mean,
he's having some teen angst. Come on now.
It's not teen angst, baby. Back then, a teenager is like 30 years old. Don't do that. Don't do that. Either you got it or you don't.
13.
Either you got that dog in you, you don't. Either you got that dog in you, don't.
Hey, look though,
he's
man.
too young. He's still a puppy. He's still a puppy.
Wasn't raised
He's
like
not
that.
A puppy.
He wasn't raised like
Trust
that. Trust
me,
Leslie.
he is.
Huh?
He wasn't raised like that, man. That's
shit. Like Viserys seems to be on a pretty good road to having some dog in him.
Maybe, but he's also older and got.
But even back then though, he was still like about that action though. Even at Luke's age, Luke's is just like he don't want shit. He don't want shit. He has the mentality of Jon Snow without the fighting skills. He don't want shit. He's been talking about I don't want Driftmark. I don't deserve it. Blah 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 all that shit. But yet and still he snickers and he giggles when fucking they all want to make fun of my boy Aemond. And all of a sudden when Aemond show up, and all of a sudden niggas just like when Aemond and Vhagar there, and all of a sudden niggas scared. At the dinner table when they brought out the pig, what was he doing?
You love Aemond.
He was
you love Aemond Longface.
Why do you why do you love Aemond so? Why? Why is that your boy?
Why do I love Aemond? Because Aemond is the real underdog of this story. That's why I fucks with Aemond. He's a real underdog story. He wasn't granted a dragon, the middle child. Like, even though I'm the baby, so I kind of, that middle child shit is annoying because my brother's the middle child, and I just nigga just always complain about something. But but when it comes to just being that, he's the underdog, and so he got it out the mud. He got it out the mud. He got the mentality out the mud. He got everything out the mud. He got Vhagar out the mud, like everything. So he's the underdog of this whole. Everybody in the family, he's the main one who was kind of shitted on and left for dead.
I mean, he's the typical second son.
Exactly, he's a typical second son, but it's actually more than that because he wasn't even given an egg in his birthing crib. Like, I mean, nobody gave him a dragon. He had to go earn that shit, and he was made fun of. He had to go earn that shit. I fucks with my boy. He's my boy. Yeah, like just like Shannon said, he's the villain origin story, and that shit makes sense for him. It makes sense for him.
Listen, you ain't alone. We got Waffle Maisha. She said I kind of fucks with Aemond too.
Everybody fucks with Aemond.
She's also clinically insane, like he is too. So
you know what? Nah, she's not. No, she's not. She talk a little shit sometimes, but she my nigga at the end of the day. And yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue on with the story. I'm sorry, Queen Mama. I just be saying shit. I just be interrupting people.
No.
Like CJ, she's every which way.
All right.
So during this time that Lucerys is having his angst, one of the guards comes in and says that Rhaenys just flew in, and I mean flew in like she was on the Concorde up in this bitch. And for those of you not old enough to know what the Concorde is, go look it up. And
The old me would have inserted some type of joke there, but keep going.
Oh,
I
you
was
mean
waiting
that? You mean
for.
that fucking plane that couldn't operate? That fucking crashed or something? Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry, you're right. The
Yeah.
combo.
So
That I know I've been changed. You
Shit, nigga. Them
know
niggas still
I've
smoking cigarettes on
changed.
that plane.
yeah. So she dismisses um Luke and gets Daemon in there, and so when Rhaenys, I guess, gets off the dragon and puts the dragon away and everything, she's escorted in, and she drops the damn bomb. She just starts with Viserys is dead, and you can see
Yo,
the physical reaction. What?
hey, that opening line was like, "Hey, bitch, your daddy dead." Like, no,
It's,
hey,
Yeah,
yeah, like no, like you need to sit down for this or something. Nothing.
yeah.
Even though, to her credit, I mean, like
dog.
the nigga was in hospice. Nigga was in hospice plus. All right, like
Right,
yeah.
Are
right. He
there levels
was.
of hospice? But anyway,
If there was, there you go. There you go. There you go. Nigga was in. That nigga was in hospice 2.0, bro. I don't even know what kind of hospice you can call that.
Hey,
So
dog, that shit was wild. Cause she do announced her and Rhaenyra's like, "Oh, hey, friend," she smiling, she reach her hand out like, "Hey," she like, "Bitch, your daddy dead." Not only that, not only
and they
that,
took your
and
you about to lose your job.
remind me to tell you a story about that, but that's another story for another time. Um, so yeah, so she drops 3 big bombs on her, and you can see the physical toll that it takes on Rhaenyra. Um, and she starts miscarrying, you
Right.
know,
Yeah.
and just right there, because it's over with now. You just took 3 to the gut. What's left? Go ahead and,
Right.
and empty it out, and
And this is
let's
our
get
what?
on with the war.
And this becomes our what? Fourth crazy pregnancy, botched pregnancy. Like I mean, botched birthing, or third of the season.
I think it's the
Um,
third.
Three? Is it
Third,
three? Okay, third. All right,
yeah.
At some point, you just gotta stop fucking.
bro. I mean,
Well, her
some.
first 2 that she had with Damon came out like boom, boom, because they were 18 months apart, so they was fucking. But this one, she's just rolling around,
Like, or maybe just
riding
start
the
banging out,
dragon.
or maybe just start banging out Rhaenys. I mean, I guess menopause if she got, nature's birth control.
Right.
She dropped her too, and they're both dead. And I put that in air quotes. Yes, I did. But she's got her granddaughters, and she's got her grandsons. I'm gonna leave that alone.
I mean, they had a strong resemblance to somebody. I don't know. But listen, let me tell you what I like about that scene. Damon
Okay.
went straight to the shits. Damon was like, "Bitch, they done killed my brother. You had something to do with it. Like, why the fuck you still alive?"
Right.
Yeah.
Like my
And then she
my boy done
explains
wasted his
herself.
time.
Right. And then she explains herself, and then he's like, well, why the fuck are they still alive?
Yeah.
Right.
Why didn't you just fry them bitches? Yeah.
I hate that
And she
scene
was
too.
right. It wasn't her. It was not her war to start.
She was right about what? What was she
She's
right
saying
about?
that Rhaenys was right by not killing them when she had the chance.
You know what though? But why do y'all think that is though? Why do y'all think
I don't.
ultimately
I, I
Rhaenys
don't think
didn't?
so.
Okay. No. Right. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Another way to phrase my question. Why do y'all think
Go ahead.
Rhaenys ultimately didn't kill them, and why she wanted to stay neutral? What was like the central reason y'all think? The
In my
overarching
mind,
reason?
she wanted them niggas to kill each other off, and the throne is hers.
Okay. All
She
right.
could
Like
just
Queen
sit
Mama,
back,
what you think?
put her feet up, and let them do the dirty
I
work
can
to each
agree
other.
with that.
Okay.
Yeah, let them kill each other, wipe each other out. I'm the last Targaryen that puts my granddaughters in position to be the queens, and we're gonna
Or
roll this thing out.
or was it because she still thinks that Daemon and Rhaenyra killed her son?
Oh, she definitely thinks that.
Yeah.
And if that's true, how much of a gaffe is that for Rhaenyra based on what we know now? Even if she didn't kill him. I mean, in the books, she killed him, whatever, or they had something to do with it. In the show, clearly, she didn't kill him. But
Right.
based on like that kind of strategy, right? That they placed in everybody's mind that they wanted to think that they offed Laenor. How is that strategy turning out for her?
It's not turning out good
Um.
for Rhaenyra and Daemon because they have that stain on them. And up until Daemon got the 3/5 compromise, she was gonna let Rhaenyra hang. And
Because I
then
mean,
she quickly allied herself.
for any other reason, right? She should have killed him. I mean, they locked her up. They were trying to force her to commit to Team Green. If she wouldn't have been
Right.
committed, if she would have committed to Team Green, either they would have kept locking her up or they would have fucking killed her. I think they probably would have ended up just killing her because there was no reason for them to let her escape. So, with all that said, the only reason why she decided not to kill them is because she still thinks that Rhaenyra and Daemon killed her son.
Maybe. Yeah. But
Yeah.
as we see later, she built the bridge and got over it real quick.
Yeah, she did. You know what though? She did. You're right about that. But that's because of two things: because of Corlys and because one of the granddaughters is obviously betrothed to her son.
Well, we'll get to the
To
Well,
point with
Rhaenyra's
both
son.
of
Corlys.
them are, but yeah,
Well,
we'll
both of them
get to
are. You're
that.
right. Both of them. Yeah. Well, just one, but like the other granddaughter is single. But that's another story for another day.
What? Yes, that's another story. Thank you very much. We're not trying to go there.
So, as you were saying, Queen Mother, she dropped the baby on the floor. That would have been her sixth child, and
Yes.
Damon already plotting for war. Like he like fuck it, let's go.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
she's I don't know if it's she's hesitant. She wants to uh round up the troops and gather her banners and all of this, which we see is a mistake somewhat. Um,
Yeah.
I would I don't know, man. Damon was making a lot of sense. My boy started naming off them dragons. Like what these bitches want from a nigga. He named by 14 dragons. You know, like he did.
Oh
And
God.
and that nigga said we got May Lisa. And she was like, May who? The look she
That's
gave him.
right.
And see that look she gave him made me
Maybe what?
feel some type of way, like maybe she ain't all the way in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause she looked like nah, we ain't got shit. But that was before she talked to Corlys also.
Yeah. Yeah, right. That was before they should talk to Corlys, and obviously they got the. I mean, but man, like he was making sense, but at the same time, obviously, right? Like they got the ground numbers, and on top of that, they still got fucking Vhagar, who is the only war-tested dragon, which is something that
Yes.
Rhaenys kind of pointed out to, is that okay? Well, none of these dragons are war-tested. Well, This one, this one is definitely fucking war tested. Now, as far as fighting other dragons, maybe not, but definitely fucking war tested. Yeah.
So she go and summon. She summons Luke and Jace to tell him. She's like, "Hey, your grandsire is dead." And they's like, "Oh, we know Lionel been dead." She's like, "No, nigga, the other one."
The other one. Because they got 3 technically.
Yeah, they do. So she was balancing that queen role and that mother role all at the same time. Like I do give her credit for a lot. In those moments, because she just had this stillbirth. Her daddy dead. Them, the ops on their way. And she's in the midst of all this. She is trying to comfort her sons and telling Jace, like, "Hey, nigga, you up next." She reaffirming him, and like that was. I'm not surprised though. She was doing all that while being in pain and shit, because that's what black mothers do. They deal with shit and make everybody else, feel better. So,
man, like, and I tell you what though, and during that birthing, I mean, she was fighting that stillborn. It was like stillborn versus Rhaenyra in a title fight. She was like, just get this motherfucker out of me, like, by any means necessary. And she was, and that was really a battlefield that obviously her mother always alluded to. I mean, that's something that was Damon's challenge, bigotry. Straight right. Exactly.
That's cold. That's cold.
Yeah, man.
But so keep going, Queen Mother.
So she's struggling to get the baby out. She's trying to get Jace to be like, "You are the prince, Prince Royale now. Nothing happens unless I say it happens. So you go tell your uncle stepdaddy, he can't do nothing until I say he can do something." And then he says, "Well, let me show you power." And then he takes 2 of the head guards that are there and asks them to reaffirm their allegiance to Rhaenyra. And he's like, if you don't want to be on this team, then you know what? You can leave by fire. I'm like, damn, that's cold. What kind of choice is that? So you can, and then what cracks me up the most is when he was doing that, and then his dragon came over the rocks with its bad body self. I'm like, looking like the big red worm he is. And yeah. I'm sorry.
I don't know what you taking.
Continue.
I didn't know.
He just has a strange shape. He's not as, I don't know.
What you saying? He's long with girth? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm not following you here.
He's. Go ahead with the next point, nigga. You just had to make me go there, didn't you? Where you go, Les? Where you go, brother?
So we had that going on, and they had the baby's funeral. Rhaenyra wrapped the baby up herself and put it on the funeral pyre, and as they're holding this funeral on Dragonstone, we see, I don't know which one it was. Was it Dylan or Cole Sprouse? Whichever one of them.
That was Eric. That was Eric. ERR.
Eric showed up.
Yes.
And he brought
with Viserys' crown.
Yeah. And then Eric and was Eric and Eric? Yeah.
Eric and Art.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Eric came with the crown with Viserys's crown. And he pledged his loyalty to Ray and them. And
So
you know,
yeah, like so this was a really good scene. This is a beautiful scene. And I think that this, like you were saying earlier, TK, just goes to show you like how much Rhaenyra is able to command like a group of people, including like a group of mostly obviously men. But even in this, just going back, I mean, shit, like we still had to check Daemon out of all people the most as far as like Rhaenyra's power and into Jace had to check Daemon, and obviously Rhaenyra's going to check Daemon in a sense, about being war hungry and shit later on. But just to kind of see this display of power and without being, feared, but being loved is something that, is something that's real commendable of Rhaenyra, and it's something that she obviously is something that she grew into, right? Because young Rhaenyra wasn't this regal or this willing to actually be a leader in a mature sense, and this sense of maturity, which is for a large part of her life, she was relatively immature, which is something that obviously came back to bite her in the ass. Yeah.
I think that last visit with her father and that family dinner told her that she was going to have to do the tighten up real quick.
But it was too late by then. It was too late.
It was almost too late.
Because you know why? And you know why it was too late? And the reason why that Rhaenyra is so frustrating to me is because, bitch, you're fucking Obama in 08, right? You're the first whatever trying to be, you're this person trying to be the first whatever, first president, first queen with the capital Q. And so therefore, if you got to fucking tighten up, you were supposed to be tightened up a long time ago. So tighten up a long time ago. You can't make the same mistakes that your male counterparts can make. You can't go around fucking around in King's Landing. You can't have bastard children. I don't give a fuck what it takes. I know that it was settled. I know it was mentioned in the show that they tried and failed to actually conceive children, but you got to figure out another way. If that's going to Corliss and saying, listen, like, we're going to need your whatever, right? We're going to have to pump this shit out. I need some blonde, I need some white, silver-haired ass fucking children around this motherfucker. And, and so you're doing shit that just tests, that just makes people test your legitimacy and your fortitude, because given the fact that you're already seen as a crush simply because you're a woman. So you got to be better than that. You got to be better. And that's the unfortunate thing, right? In this fucking hyper patriarchy, especially fucking medieval times. I mean, now you got to be better, nigga. In 2024, you got to be better. As a woman, as a black, especially, right? So like so you're a part of this fucking marginalized group, and yet you choose to run around here like you a goddamn, like you just whatever. Nah, bitch, you got to be better. So it's your fault. It's your fault. Preach.
That nigga said, "No, bitch, you gotta be better.
You gotta be better." Shit, that should have fucking Kerry Washington.
Hey, listen. Hey, Leslie. To you know what though? To touch on the point you made, she should have hit him with that Marjorie. You remember when Marjorie told Renly, "Hey, you need me bring my brother in here too."
That's right.
She should have been.
Even if this
we can bring Quarrel in.
Right.
Yeah. So
something.
Put Quarrel in you and me. So I mean, we just make a change.
Something. Yeah.
So
I mean, because here's my other thing, right? Is that like if you look at this game and in this world, right? Women have to take their shit. They got to take what they want. There's nothing is given to them. Yes. Daenerys Stormborn, she took it. Cersei, she fucking took it. All these motherfuckers, they got to take their shit. Even if you the fucking rightful heir, the rightful heir in this world don't mean shit. Okay, I mean, fucking Bobby B wasn't the rightful heir. Joffrey wasn't the rightful heir technically. Fucking Viserys wasn't the rightful heir. The first, I mean, the third Viserys was the fucking rightful heir. You see how fucked up of a king he would have been.
Right.
Good God, he got that fucking golden crown. So I mean, all this shit. I'm telling you, it is try to take what you want. And she didn't fucking take it. She wasn't there to take it, and nor was she disciplined enough until the last fucking minute, just like any motherfucker who studied for a goddamn test thinking they're going to be an A student. No, this bitch was a C student. And that's what happened.
Wow. Okay.
Hell no, Tiffany. Tiffany Jones said by the time Leslie get through with us, we gonna be Team Green. No, the fuck you not.
Tell him.
No. Oh, hell no.
No, the fuck you not.
Tell him.
We not finna listen to the Black Matlock up here turning y'all into motherfucking Team Green.
My God.
The only goddamn greens we fucking with is the ones on the goddamn table with some turkey or you brother. Choose ham hocks. That's you. But either way, not the greens he with. No.
Collards, team
with some Texas Pete on them.
Exactly. There you go. Look at my people. Look at my people, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. All I'm trying to do is just give y'all some common sense and make y'all and put yourself in the position of these players of this game. What would you do?
Let me find the block button. Hold on. That's right, Patrice.
Don't fuck with your buttons. Don't fuck with your buttons tonight, TK.
Yeah.
This ain't the night. This ain't the night.
Patrice Danielle said Tiffany Jones, who is we? You goddamn right. she hit her with that soldier boy. We?
Come on. Come on over to this side.
Maybe Tiffany was speaking French.
It ain't the popular side, but it's the right side, baby. Hey.
So listen, before we leave that scene, the one thing that stood out in that scene, when everybody kneeled, Rhaenys is like,
right.
Jesus.
She sure was looking around like, nigga, you ain't looking at me.
I thought that was very interesting, but I thought it was a power balance because when she was younger and she was trying to tell her something, she couldn't hear her. And now all you can do is hear me. So I know where you are, but you have not been where I am. And so I'm still ahead of the game. So I'm still the queen, even though I'm the queen that never was. So, I applaud you for standing up, but, we are equal.
Yeah. I mean, like on a scale of like 0 being a non-hater and 10 being a hater, where's Rhaenys on that scale? To Rhaenyra personally. Yeah. It's like
to Rhaenyra personally?
Yeah, like I mean, how much is she hating on Rhaenyra personally? Just on the queen shit.
A lot.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 7.
Like 7?
I'm gonna say 7. I'm gonna say 7. Yeah.
I'll give it a solid 7.
Think about
7.5. Early on, it was definitely a 10. I think as Rhaenyra grew, she kind of warmed up to a little more, but it went from like a 10 to about a 7.5.
Yeah.
Yo, like highlight Ray Ray's comment about the C student. Aegon was the F- student. Yeah, and guess what? Aegon is a man, and in this society, the F- student makes more money than the C student woman. That is the fucking truth in today's society, let alone in medieval society.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Aegon was the trust fund baby that got the job at the family hedge fund,
whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Plays video games all damn day.
Yep. Like sadistic. Well, Trump is sadistic too. So whatever the fuck version of Trump, that version of Trump.
Oh my God. No.
Amanda E. Lane in the comments says she was standing on a technicality and being neutral, saying on Corliss could pick a side.
Yeah, which I
mean, I get it,
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Their team, okay. But at the same time,
that nigga was missing at the time though.
Exactly, and if they
presumed dead,
exactly, and since she presumed that they killed her son, I think that's ultimately the reason why she was trying to be neutral.
Yeah.
So you know, we leave there and we find ourselves at the painted table.
Yo, what a fucking table, by the way. I mean, the way that motherfucker lit up.
Yeah.
Shit, nigga,
Yeah.
I would have been playing the battle strategy too. God damn it, I would have been like, let me see some of these chess pieces.
So the way they showed it in the original Game of Thrones did it no justice. This was, and I say this, pardon the pun, such an illumination for the table, for what it was supposed to represent, and how you were supposed to see it and be able to see everything so that you know where you need to attack and where you need to, build up an alliance, or where,
Sure.
it was, yeah.
Are you
So
wrapping something in aluminum foil back there? What the fuck going on?
Right.
no, I spilled something, so I had to get something to wipe it up.
You must got that one ply Dollar General paper towel. That's actually like a paper bag.
No,
Oh, it was loud. That's all I was saying. But
the
yes,
packaging is loud. Jesus Christ. Can we refocus, please? Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Yes.
But about the table though, I don't think they had their budget quite right back then. So that
Oh, you
could
mean
be
when
it.
we originally saw
Game of Thrones.
Dragonstone?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even think they know what the fuck that they could do that. You know, like, I mean, Stannis wouldn't know what the fuck he could do that.
and that could be it too.
You know, imagine Stannis being like, "Fucking fire!" It's like, fuck
Stannis was too busy being a fucking grammar Nazi. It's you.
Shit, nigga, hell no, he was too busy getting them 2 strokes in.
Pump chump.
That's
fucked up. You know,
oh, not 2 pump Shakur.
I forgot. Like, I think TK coined that one. I'll give.
Yeah,
TK
that was one of my oldest.
Oh my god.
But goddamn, Stannis could he couldn't light that table. He couldn't put fire to that table. He could put fire to Shireen. That was just I didn't that just that wasn't right. He was out of pocket.
Boom.
Like,
nigga, you out of pocket. What are you talking about? Wait, like, where's the Shireen likes this? But I mean, I'm waiting for it to. I was waiting for it.
Well, everybody got so worked up about it. I don't use it no more.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, why?
Yeah, no, like, he'll save it for something else. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I expect to see it back in due time.
It ain't all the way gone. It's in the archives. That shit ain't permanently deleted.
I don't have it. Maybe. But so we leave there.
Imagine Whitney at that table.
Oh. I'm not doing that. Nope. Nope. That's
so after we have the babies burning, and we have the standoff, and Rhaenyra receives her crown from Eric, who has brought it all the way from King's Landing, Viserys' crown. We are in the throne room, and they're lighting up the table, and it is beautiful. And so Rhaenyra begins to assess what she has. How many alliances does she have? Who has rededicated themselves or reaffirmed to her side? And who do they need to reach out to? And she brings Baela and Rhaena to the table with her, so that they may learn how to lead
Really
and
dope scene.
what questions to ask.
Really dope little
Yeah.
nugget there. Mm-hmm.
And that's when Daemon gives the run. Yeah, Daemon gives the rundown with all the dragons and says that there are 3 wild ones on the island right now, and then there's a clutch of 3 eggs as well.
Like
So,
they only had like 30 knights, 100 crossbowmen, 300 men in arms, and then a bunch of like small ass houses to help them out. You know, then like Daemon MX said, you know, they had like 13 dragons. So, but that's the great equalizer though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. I mean, shit, nigga, they the nuclear weapons of Westeros. Yeah, and so, you know, so then they started obviously going down to major houses like the Lannisters and, you know, Baratheon, Starks, Aaron, you know, so it, you know, it's starting to become like kind of this, obviously this move to try to get these major houses to pledge to their side first before Team Green gets to them. And so, what was the scene after this? The scene after this was Otto, right? Otto showing up?
Yeah. Okay. Plato on the bridge. Yeah. You know, everybody's favorite dude, Plato on the bridge. And so this is, I think this is a very strong scene because this is the first time that the twins are on opposite sides. So Eric is behind Daemon and Eric is behind Plato. And
I mean, shout out to Otto for testing his luck twice by going to Dragonstone and going head to head with fucking Daemon. I wouldn't have signed up for that mission this time. Like I had my luck the first time. I'm out. Like I'm out. I'm sending fucking Mace Orwell. I'm sending the black dude. You know, good luck, nigga. Good luck.
I think, yeah. So I think this was a power play by Otto because I'm here for King Aegon, second of his name, and blah blah blah, and you know, and Princess Rhaenyra. She's like, you may address me as queen. Yeah, you better step back. Shit, we're not going for the dumb shit.
He was like, bitch, shut up. That's basically what he told her.
Essentially.
With her dragon behind him, bitch, I'll toast you. I will toast you and send your ashes home to your daughter like shit.
Yeah, he was nuts for that.
That's just me. I'd have toasted them bitches right there when I landed on the bridge and been like, Dracarys, whoosh, and said, okay, let's sweep it up. Put it in a hefty bag. Put it back on the ship. Send it over. Right. And said, what y'all gonna do now? You know. But maybe that's just my crazy ass.
Listen, I wouldn't blame you. But, you know, like Rhaenyra is trying to not obviously draw first blood. That's kind of one of her things throughout this whole episode is that you see her trying to have a certain temperament. You know, so while everyone else around her, especially Daemon, is obviously trying to tell her, nigga, it's time to go to war. She's like, nah, you know, I'd rather do something else. And the other thing is that with Otto walks in there like big shit. I mean, like he got it all hanging out. He like fuck y'all. Here's what I'm gonna do for you. And then this nigga proceeded to list off a bunch of like remedial positions and a bunch of second and third place, you know, offers. And
that nigga say y'all could clean the crib.
Yeah, clean the crib.
Jace could be the lead gardener.
Be the blunt roller.
Yeah.
You
know. Luke could be head of custodial. You know, we got positions where he got insurance, solid benefits.
Administrative assistant. Assistant to the administrative assistant.
Yeah. And
I don't care if they're talking big shit, boy. And
Hey.
Daemon was like, nigga, okay, all right, bro. It's like enough of this shit. Like, I'd rather feed my children to the goddamn dragons before I let any
Right.
of these motherfuckers be in whatever positions you talking about.
Hey, Otto was like, and I'm gonna sweeten the pot a little bit. Bitch, you can even still stay here at Dragonstone. We don't want it.
Facts. But he ultimately had the I think JC mentioned it, the ace up his sleeve with that damn coloring book.
The page from the storybook,
which would further let me know that, I mean, for Rhaenyra to react like that over that goddamn page, that was definitely some fingering and goddamn.
Yes, that was the fingering and lingering days. Yeah,
it was like fucking Queen Latifah and set it off, bro. Just well, I guess Queen Latifah period.
Whatever, Les. I don't know.
But it's nigga, you are a menace.
I'm just here, man. I'm just here to serve the light. 7.
The light of the 7? No.
There you go.
Hey,
I think you're here to serve the Vault 7 from the boys.
Dog.
Yeah.
But what got me was when he handed her the paper, and my boy said, and I quote, "Queen Alicent has not forgotten the love you once had for each other."
And that made her
that was a weird choice of words.
That made her moist.
Well, yeah, when she was crying, but also, like the undercarriage was definitely
it got slightly saturated.
Excuse me, this is 2 days after a miscarriage. She's a mess anyway.
There you go. Then hormones up. There you go.
But Damon's like,
am I wrong?
Let's end this murmur's force right now and kill this nigga. And she all diplomatic. No. You know, that got on my nerves though. Not gonna lie. Candace Williams said, "You can't tell me the page Plato gave Ray wasn't the cleanup rag from her and scissoring."
Damn, Candace. Damn. Come on now.
Oh, man. Hey.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah. That's definitely. That'll definitely set it off.
Right. Oh. That is shit, Candace.
Yeah.
So you know, Daemon, so we leave that and they talking again and you know, Daemon steady trying to push war and she says that I do not wish to rule over a kingdom of ash and bone.
Yeah, where we heard that from.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear that in another 170 years or so. 160 years, sorry.
And you know, she turned into her daddy at that moment, you know, because she's all about talking about wanting to unify this and you know, unify the realm instead of fight. And Daemon was like, "Bitch, we done already declared war by naming you as queen. Like it's up.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Right. Yeah. And then I guess we enter Corliss, right?
Done.
Yeah, then we got
then we enter Corliss and Rhaenys talking. Fucking Rhaenys is reading the letter like in fucking life when Eddie Murphy was reading to the niggas in the prison. Nah, like with your dog died here too in the storm. Right. So it was just like everybody, Daemon dead, you know.
Hey, my boy trying to apologize and shit. He trying to tell her what it is, what it ain't. She was like, "Fuck all that. while you was out being
Right.
Black Sparrow playing Pirates of the Caribbean with your little friends. You know, all this shit was going on.
Black
All this
Sparrow.
shit to the front. Right.
My boss
Exactly.
like my bad dog.
Now, don't forget that in the scene before that with Daemon and Rhaenyra, she's trying to tell him about the inscription on the sword, on the cat's paw dagger. And she thought that Viserys had told him, and she's like, he never told you. He never told you what it was. And even though he was trying to choke her out.
Oh
Yeah.
He was like, I forgot about that. He went full Ike Turner. You know.
Yeah.
And he choked.
Wait, was this before or after Corlys declared for Rhaenyra?
This is right before that scene when Rhaenys wakes up with him the next morning. Okay. So yeah, she had cleared the room when they were talking about the dragons and everything, and she and Daemon were having a little tete-a-tete.
Listen, everybody loved Daemon till Daemon do. Everybody loved Daemon till Daemon do some Daemon shit. Everybody loved Daemon till Daemon do some Daemon shit. That nigga was choking her for, you know what?
And look, whatever point you was trying to make, Maisha just said no.
Maisha's just like, nah. Fuck
no.
that.
No. Fuck this stuff. Maisha, I'm gonna get with you later. I'm gonna get with you later. We're gonna get it together, okay?
Now I need to take a survey, and now we need to post a survey for the women. How long is too long before the choke starts to become from one way to another? When does it become from Zaddy to fucking goddamn Ike? All right, okay. What's the daddy to Ike scale? What's the daddy to Ike scale?
I don't think but judging off these comments, they ain't seeing no Ike.
What's the daddy to Ike scale? That's what I fucking want to know.
Oh, shit.
Look at all these comments.
That's a goddamn shame.
Oh. Jamila said, when you lose hearing, you got to tap out.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
So basically, what these comments are telling me was when he grabbed her neck, all the ladies like, Daemon. Because they damn sure wasn't against it.
Wow.
And see, I'd have been like, Daemon, yeah, we not having none of that. We not having none of that. Always keep you a short blade on you, ladies. You never know when you're gonna need it.
Oh, so when would you have pulled up?
Relax, Arya. Relax.
Right. So when would you have pulled out the blade? Right before you lose consciousness, Queen?
No, right when he put his arm up and be like, I'd stick him from the bottom.
Yeah, right. She old school. She didn't.
Oh yeah, she do the choking.
She's right.
I'll plead the fifth on that. Let's move on, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Willie Earl that got choked out. You could tell by how she ready to move on, Leslie. Poor Mr. Willie Earl. So after this, we back at the table. No. We got, was it Daemon? Daemon went to go visit. Oh no, I take that back. So they was all at the table and they divvying up who's going where, right? And
after
Corlys
and Corlys came into the chamber meeting,
and pledges his loyalty to Team Black.
Yeah.
And so Daemon went to my boy went to the cave with who's that, Vermithor? He went down there singing The Power of Love by Big Luther.
I mean, you know what though, which makes even more sense, especially if Vermithor is a male dragon.
You just gotta be. You just gotta be out of pocket, ain't you?
I mean,
Damn.
This man just called him
Whatever.
Diddy Targaryen.
my dog.
That is
My dog.
wild.
My dog.
So,
Okay. Moving on.
hey, Jamila said Daemon started out singing classical music till Vermithor woke up. Then he switched to R&B.
Right. Niggas start singing.
Start singing "Seems Like You're Ready."
Right.
All right. So now, so that.
Which, by the way, hold on. So can we talk about this shit for a second? What do you think Daemon was trying to do there?
You said why?
What do I think Daemon was trying to do?
What do you think Daemon was trying to do there? Besides, I mean, well, because he's already pledged, he's already, Craxes is his dragon. So what is he trying to do there with Vermithor?
He's just breaking the ice, man.
Okay.
He's trying to get him ready for a rider. And we don't know who's going to ride, if that's going to be Baela's mount, or if there's some other bastards that he can round up that will be on their side, because there are a whole lot of bastards.
There's a
whole lot of bastards.
Is there any reason why we wouldn't think that there could be possibly two? I mean, Daemon could ride two dragons.
Well, I know Daemon got that big dick energy, but no.
Book shit aside, right? Let's just leave the books out of this for a second. Like,
okay,
is there a reason why we wouldn't think that Daemon wouldn't be able to mount two dragons? Especially somebody like Vermithor. If I'm Daemon, who would you? I mean, Crax is a bad motherfucker.
Okay.
Vermithor is also 101.
I think he would do it to match up sizes.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you know the other motherfucker got Vhagar, and then so Vermithor is the second biggest dragon in the realm.
You're gonna have to attack in stereophonic sound, like from both sides, so you can trap him in the middle or whatever. He would have to. So I guess so I can see your point. I can see that Daemon is trying to, say, like when Aemond said the words and was getting Vhagar, and so that dragon is used to his voice and used to his commands, so that even though he might not be riding him, he could still command that dragon. Yes.
And also highlight Adam's and also highlight Adam's comment about look at Dany.
I didn't see Adam's comment.
So it's also a good point, because Dany had 3 dragons. But she only rode, obviously, Drogon, but she commanded both Rhaegal and
makes sense.
Viserion.
Syrian. Yeah, Syrian. Crax is cool as fuck. He is short bus dragon. Crax is definitely short. That motherfucker don't play. Oh, short but strong.
So
wow.
So as they divvying up who's going where, hey, Luke was like, hey, no, Jace. Jace was like, hey, we grown, let us go. And Luke was looking like us.
Just like,
like we? What's this we shit, Kimosabi? Yeah.
My boy was like, chill, bitch.
If that Luke came out that way.
Dog, he was shook immediately when, he said that. Like you could see it in him, and like his whole demeanor changed. Like that shit was wild. He knew. It was almost like he knew what could possibly happen. Because, the scene when he's talking to Rhaenyra, and
at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah. That, and then especially after they said he's going to Storm's End, the conversations that they was having out there, and I didn't notice it like the first time I watched it, but when I watched it again, I kind of picked up on, a sense of him almost feeling like shit. This about to be it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Jamila said Luke had a permanent look of concern on his face for the rest of his life. God damn.
That's fucked up.
God damn. Shame on you, Jamila.
You know what? My fucking internet just came back to life. Sorry, guys. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
She said it.
That's fucked up. That's
so.
Fucked up.
Oh God.
He's going to see Boris.
Storm's End.
Jace is going. Yeah, he's going to Storm's End. Jace is going to the north to talk to Craig and Stark.
Yeah, to the Vale and then to the north. I mean,
Yeah,
and then to Winterfell.
Yeah.
And Rhaenys, she's going to patrol the Gullet.
Yeah.
So I guess we can get to walk us through Luke.
Yep. So, well,
right.
I guess there's no one else to send. Who would you send other than Luke to Storm's End?
I would possibly send one of the girls. Yeah. Which one has a dragon? Baela has a dragon.
Yeah. Baela's the one who has a dragon.
I would have sent her.
You want to see? Because I think she's
a little
more,
older.
And she's also just more quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like Luke is just he just comes across as incompetent the whole entire time. And obviously they fucking know this at this point. Luke don't want to fucking rule shit. He can't fight. He's timid. He's just not. He's just not ready. Now, like Queen Mama said, maybe he's a late bloomer. I mean, in this world, right? He's a late bloomer at this point because he's 13.
He was better suited to be like a master of coin or some shit.
Yeah, you're right. Like going to the Citadel or something. Maybe.
Master of laws.
Even though he ain't seen that smart, the sharp, but I don't know, something. I don't know. Obviously they sent him because he's a prince, so I get it.
Right.
But send somebody who ain't stupid. Team common sense. There you go. Team fucking common sense. You got damn right. That nigga was stupid. To the word around my mouth. I wasn't trying to say it, but this motherfucker's stupid.
Oh yeah, we know that.
Yeah, we know that, but it's just like I was trying to give him.
So let's get into his stupidity, right?
No,
so he shows up in the Storm's End, right? Okay, as soon as he pull up to the club, and the lightning strike, he see his ops, the size of a goddamn mountain. Now a sane nigga would be like, you know what, man, I left my wallet at the crib. I'm gonna get on up.
Yeah, Let me reconsider this. And let me get back at you in a little bit. Yeah. We're gonna ease on down the road and we're gonna catch you later because you got a house full of company and I ain't trying to disturb your groove up in here.
Yeah. I mean,
like I wouldn't have pulled up. Well, when I pulled up, I wouldn't have got off my dragon and went inside.
And by the way, I don't know if it's the angle, but like I didn't know how big, that's what she said, Vhagar was until like this motherfucker was like juxtaposed to fucking castle buildings. This shit was crazy.
That was crazy, dog.
Motherfucker was like huge, bro.
Yeah.
And he took his goofy ass inside.
Right.
So then he gets in there, and my nigga, first of all, when you dealing with a nigga who can't read, you can't just be all crazy, talking crazy. Cause he don't deal with logic, he deal with action. You know what I'm saying? Cause he frustrated cause he can't read and Shireen ain't there to teach him because, she got burnt at the stake. But
she ain't born yet.
Same difference.
She ain't born yet.
Same difference. But my point is, this nigga can't read, so he's already angry.
There's an R. Kelly joke there too, but I ain't gonna say it.
Oh God.
I ain't gonna say it. Yeah, man. Randy couldn't read. That shit was wild. I was like,
I'm like, when the head of a house can't read? I ain't heard no bullshit like that.
Yeah,
That's why I was like,
exactly. Yeah.
Right.
You the head of a house and you can't read, bitch? What? Reading
You
is
have
fundamental,
to be trusting.
nigga.
You have to be very trusting to not be able to read. And you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he could have played his.
Call the maester. No.
Yeah, that's crazy. He wasn't taught how to read or couldn't catch
phonics, nigga.
Right. But you know what I mean? Like maybe he had what was the shit that Jamie had?
What?
She retired.
Dyslexia.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Dyslexic. Yes, maybe he was dyslexic. But he never had that Tywin to teach him
right
how to do it right.
So he gets in there and he see Aemond Longface already up in there. And my boy was like, basically like, bitch, y'all made a promise to my mama and this is what it's gotta be, And Boris like, bitch, you came here empty-handed. Who the fuck are you?
And also, that's my daddy shit. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, you need to slip. And also, Otto told them this. Otto said that they are courting favor with the big houses right now. Like so Rhaenyra should have known it would have took more than just a fucking pledge years ago from the nigga father, from somebody who she also knows is a hothead and fucking stupid.
Exactly. Yeah. And then Boris was like, okay, well look, bet. This nigga here go marry my ugly daughter. Which one you gonna marry? Now, right. The smart nigga would have lied, be like, shit.
I'll pick that one.
Hey, give me two of them. Targaryen.
I'm a Targaryen.
Like that.
We get it down like that. I can have 3 wives.
Shit, what you mean?
Right. Give me 2 of them, and then as soon as we won the war, just hit him with that. Gotcha, bitch. That's right. Like dog, he was so.
And then we would have heard the Rains of Castamere. So yeah, no. I'm trying to hear the Rains no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like in the book, obviously it goes a little bit different, right? Than the scene.
Right.
Yeah. Because in the book, Aemond essentially gets called out by the damn Baratheon daughter, and it's like, oh, so goddamn, he took your eye, now he's gonna take your balls too, or some shit like that. She was talking shit when he was leaving.
Oh, she gassed him up.
Yeah, she gassed his ass up.
Yeah,
she gassed his ass up. So, that was kind of the reason why Aemond decided to go after, go after Luke there.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, man, like this nigga, he set himself up for failure, though.
Right. Yeah, so after they square off with their little words and shit, and Aemond was about to, go ahead and take that eye off of GP, and Boris like, hey, not in my house, bro. I just got these new floors. I don't really want that shit on my carpet, so
right,
yeah,
take that shit elsewhere. And so he was like, hey, walk this little nigga back to his car so he can get the fuck up out of here. And that's what they do. Now, he's flying and he's got this sense he's being followed. Like, how you missing this big ass flying mansion is beyond me.
Also, before he even took off, he saw that Vhagar was gone.
Yeah.
Man, I would have been like, you know what? It's time for me to chill out for a second.
How the fuck did they beat him out?
I don't know. I don't know, man. It started to get a little funky. Yeah, because it's like, how the fuck you beat him out? How the fuck you don't notice this big motherfucker flying around?
Well, okay. So listen. So where Vhagar was one of the inner courtyards that was probably adjacent to the main throne room. So all Aemond had to do was hit out the side door and jump the fence. And they flying around and waiting for Luke to fly up. I'm trying to help you.
I feel you. I feel like it takes Aemond a little while to mount that big motherfucker. Like I feel like that's like a 15-minute process. Like that ain't just like hopping on the fucking dragon. Like,
dog.
It didn't take him that long when he
know.
got him, and it was on the beach. It didn't take him long that, and he was much smaller then. He's been with this dragon for how long? For at least what, 10 years?
Yeah, it just feels like it takes the motherfucker a little bit. I mean, with the dragon scene, they a little. Yeah.
When you crank up a big block Chevy 350, you gotta let that bitch warm up before you hit the gas. You know what I'm saying?
Like this, that motherfucker.
Yeah. Like
and even when you do start, you gotta let it run for a second. You just can't fucking just take off. Yeah. Like this nigga needs room to take off. This motherfucker's a Boeing 747. I mean,
Mesa makes a good point. You need an elevator to climb on that big bitch.
Yeah, like that. Yeah,
like you ain't just sliding on that motherfucker like a Schwinn. You gotta walk up that bitch.
You gotta grab her little fucking dread ropes and shit. You gotta fucking to get yourself some leverage and pull yourself up.
It's like being on a rock climbing wall, trying to get on that big motherfucker.
That's a guy. And then it's wet outside. Shit, man.
Right.
Come on, man. If they don't top of that fucking shit blowing, I mean, you would have noticed that motherfucker taking off. You would have heard that motherfucker taking off. Something.
Okay, so
I'm just saying.
He's flying. Okay.
Yeah.
He's flying. He didn't know this is big nigga. So then, out of nowhere, Debo pulls up on his bike, right? And he's chasing this nigga. And he manages to get away and drop lower and go into, like this little canyon or whatever. Yeah, bitch, why ain't you just stay there and wait? I don't know. Like, they couldn't get to you. Chill out. That big motherfucker couldn't fly forever.
At that point, just land and just chill out. Yeah, just lay in that little crevice area, chill out between the rocks until Aemond was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm out of here.
That's it. Right, he was so goddamn stupid.
He was so stupid. I mean, but you know what though? Like the only part that I didn't really like about this is the fact that they switched up how much demon time Aemond was on. In the books, this motherfucker literally tried to kill it. Like it wasn't no ifs, ands, buts about it. Here in the show, it was clearly by mistake, and it was like they both lost control of the dragons. Right. I personally, as an Aemond fan, I'd rather just see him just stand on business and be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm taking this little motherfucker out. I don't give a fuck.
But
well,
don't lie, Leslie. You like when he got killed.
Huh?
You like when he killed him.
No. I wish he would have like.
Oh, you enjoyed it.
Oh shit!
You enjoyed it, nigga.
God.
Oh. You did.
Oh shit!
Kiss my ass.
What the entire fuck? Oh my
God.
God.
Man, how long were you waiting on this? You motherfucker. With the Waffle House picture.
Listen, I once I knew I was gonna be back for this one. Because you left me no choice. You left me no choice. Okay. You've been greening way too much for me.
What are you talking about, man?
That's right, Amanda. Lesmond Targaryen, first of his name.
Mm-hmm. Lesmond Targaryen. I mean, like, listen, I don't look too bad with the hair. Unlike you, me with hair fucking looks realistic, okay, nigga. So fuck you.
My boy was like, "Hey, hey Leslie, you killed Luke." Leslie's like, that's what he doing.
Oh shit, man!
You motherfucker!
Uh,
See, that's why.
are we
That's
at
why I
the
should have
end
been
yet?
talking. That's why I should have been talking shit about that nigga, man. I knew that nigga was gonna fucking hit me with some Photoshop shit eventually. I knew that motherfucker was gonna do it.
Yes, Adam. He went to the Tyler Perry House of Wigs in Warlock.
It doesn't look too bad on me, I must admit.
Oh my
But
god!
so yeah, you know, Lesmond Targaryen swallowed that boy up.
Swallowed.
Swallowed.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed? Yeah.
Man. Yeah, that's the part why I fucks with Aemond. See, yeah, and it's kind of opposite for me, but you know, it makes him a more redeemable character. It does, but you know,
and you know that's the part they changed in from book to show.
Yeah.
And I get that. So Aemond was really enjoying just fucking with him. He didn't want to kill him, but after Arax came and singed some chin hairs on Vhagar, Vhagar was like, "Oh no, I'm finna get all my licks back."
Right.
At that point, neither dragon was listening to neither rider.
Either one. Yeah.
But it's lack of battle test, especially with Arax. What the fuck you pronounce the name?
Arax.
Arab.
Yeah, like that little bitty ass dragon was just as scared as
and he was like, well, shit,
Luke.
I need to defend myself.
Right.
What the hell was that?
That's Queen Mother. She.
Goddamn, Queen Mom, what you doing?
Hold on.
Anyway,
sounds like she was opening boxes.
Like maybe her new rose came in.
You know what? Kiss my rose ass, okay?
This nigga said a new rose.
Whatever.
A new shipment.
The old one done wilted and died, Leslie.
But you know what though? With Vhagar, that motherfucker said, I don't play like that.
Right.
that old motherfucker was like, I don't play like that. We don't play about shit like that around here. And,
hey, when he hit him and Lesmond was like, no, man, just let it go. And Vhagar was like, no. He shouldn't have did what he did. Nah, I gotta like that. You know the rules. And soon as when you saw the scene when he was hovered over in that big ass shadow, you knew then. You knew what
little foolish children all the time.
That shit was 4:30.
And so then, like, dog, when they got out the storm, this nigga just he get in the sunlight and take a breath like, oh God, we made it. and just
fucking goddamn Aemond was like, nigga, I think I fucked up.
You think?
It was like, maybe I fucked up. It's like, goddamn, baby, fuck. That nigga was riding around like, fuck, I ain't gonna never hear the end of this shit. Yeah.
I mean, let's suppose that this was a straw. Okay, so Rhaenyra was leaning towards negotiation because she didn't want to be queen of the ashes and bones. Okay, then this shit happens, and she was like, "Fuck it, burn it all," and that's what flips on.
Which is semi ridiculous out of her, because of the fact that, like, she expected Corlys and Rhaenys to have fucking to have this sense of like restraint when they think that she killed her son or had a hand in killing her son. And now that when somebody has a hand and somebody killed her son, now all of a sudden she wants to see fire and blood. I mean, I get it. Hey, listen, I'm with that all the way. You got, but you know, the smoke is the smoke. But I'm just saying, it's a little hypocritical. A little hypocritical.
Okay.
A little hypocritical.
I mean, you know,
because that emotion, right? Like, because her emotions is not about so much just the family, right? It's about like the thousands of lives that would be lost in dragons. And
agree.
Yeah. Of course he does. I mean, he can't like or dislike shit no more.
In spirit.
Yeah.
No, he really can't.
He got turned into a pack.
Maybe it was like the Tupac hologram. We could have like a quarter piece of Eric's hologram, something like that. But you know, like, the thing with Rhaenyra though, dog, and I agree, it is somewhat hypocritical, but you know, it's different when it's your child.
Oh, I get it. No, like nigga, all the smoke. I get it. I'm just saying about how, you know, the Corlys and Rhaenys shit, right? Like, but she expect them to be just on Team Black, even though they're you know, even though they think that she had a hand in killing their kid. Their son.
They should have been green. Based off of,
I don't know what the fuck they should have been. Yeah, really, probably yes. But
I think if Alicent had not trapped her or locked her in her room, she might have been a little more open when Alicent came to visit her. And if she had been included on things right when Viserys died, she might have gone to the Greens. But because she was locked up and she saw all the other shit going on, she was like, oh no, I'm not down with this shit.
I mean, shit, like if Rhaenys killed one of the babies, whatever the goddamn news. Shit.
Hey, maybe she's like, hey, that's your payback.
Maybe. I like that idea.
Because it had a strong taste. That's cold. That's cold noir. That's cold.
I think Vhagar spit it all out because
probably had too much lemon pepper on it.
That's cold blooded.
And so Vhagar doesn't swallow?
I don't know nothing about that.
Hey. That's wild.
Yeah.
So,
you don't know nothing about that?
No.
So, here's something interesting right here. Moni in the comments said, there's a deleted scene with Rhaenys. She wanted to take her granddaughters to Driftmark and not be involved.
No.
Oh, yeah. They was just going to sit out the war and let shit happen.
Yeah, well, you know, what Corlys mentioned that. He was just like, let's just leave all this shit and go back. And then they were like, nah, nigga. Because them goddamn collars, they ain't going to rest until our heads on the spike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they would have been able to just sit out because whoever won was gonna come for their ass next.
Pick a side, nigga.
Yeah,
pick a side.
So, you know, we got to see Daemon told her. Then we got the, you know, the hard look in the camera that she gave us, and that brings us to next week. I'm ready for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it too.
For those of y'all listening, watching, the whole gang will be here.
I will be in New York City, but I will still be here. I will still be online. I don't give a fuck if I gotta do it from my hotel room. I don't give a shit.
The gang will be here.
Yeah, you gotta be on next week so he can put your eye patch back up.
That was going regardless.
Just so
fun. Well, he might have something different for you next week.
I actually got something for everybody.
I mean,
myself included.
I was about to say, y'all niggas lucky I can't Photoshop. Or I choose, I don't know. Seems like a skill that just seems exhausting. But shit, TK don't know shit about fucking IT shit, and his ass fucking learned this shit all on the fly. Man, fuck you, nigga.
Hey, well, I do know a little bit about IT shit, and based off of the IT shit we see on this show, all it involves is fucking.
What was that last comment that Candace said? Put that comment back up.
Balerion made it with Vhagar and Meraxes, but I don't know which eggs were sired if they hatched. Oh, they discussing eggs.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know that either.
Yeah, you know the comments be having like a whole bunch of
side
shit going on.
Yeah,
it'd be hard to keep up, man.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be really hard to keep up. I do think I do think for whenever we decide to rewatch season 2, we're gonna change it up a little bit. You know, they have this feature now. We can do like a kind of like an open forum where everybody can actually say something. We might try that one, you know, but it's only limited to like 500 people, so we'll see how it go.
Yeah, no, but can you like just bring up one person and then mute them and then bring like so like what's that app called that used to be popular for like 5 minutes?
What
was
it? Blue Jeans?
Hmm?
Yeah. So like you know, everybody can. It's us and then like people in the audience or whatever, and they could like, you know, chime in and, you know, actually.
Are we gonna have the full crew here next week?
Has your dementia kicked in? Yes, the whole crew again. For those who didn't hear me,
Yay!
The whole crew will be here next week. And you know, it's gonna be a fun time.
No, nigga, not fucking Zoom or Skype. Fucking Clubhouse. Thank you,
Clubhouse.
Casey.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna run for a minute, and you know, because there's gonna be excitement and all of that. So, you know, I hope y'all ready. We're gonna be here for a minute. So,
yo, I'm excited. I'll be doing my I'll post my takeaways. I'm gonna start posting those the day after. So Monday.
Yeah.
I'll do it. So can nobody complain about spoilers and all the other bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, with the new season, we got new takeaways. You know, new I'll be doing written recaps. Like we got a bunch of, you know, shit we can focus on. And yeah, we'll bring back Know Them Thrones. I got some cool shit to give away. You know, we ready. We ready.
I'm excited.
I got a new trucker headset just for this season. Going down.
Listen.
So with that being said, either one of y'all got anything you want to add before we slide up out of here?
Queen Mama, any quick announcements?
No, not this week. We're just gonna stick to this, and we'll have announcements next week because I've got some other things to do tonight. Excuse me.
Oh, Mr. Willie Earl.
Hey man, the Rose Willie Earl is going down tonight. New Rose.
Hey, she used the pedals off that first motherfucker.
Man, what you talking about, motherfucker?
You know,
motherfuckers are dead. Rose.
I gotta say, this is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things.
What's the name of that Seal song, Kiss of a Rose? She was like, yep.
Hell yeah.
You ever felt the kiss of a rose? Mm-hmm. But yeah, next week. I'm sorry, Queen.
Don't say you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
Boy,
I just had to,
whatever.
Listen, it's been 6-7 weeks. Okay, I just had to get it out because starting next week is gonna be back to, you know, Christian me. So it's all good.
Amen.
But yeah, so next week we'll be here. I want to say that they said the runtime for the new first episode is like 1 hour and 5 minutes, or
It's like 64 or 65 minutes.
Yeah.
And so what? So we'll be here at what time?
So we'll be here probably about 5 minutes after the last credit.
And it premieres at 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
It premieres at
So that means
8.
we'll go on at what, like
It premieres
Well, yeah,
at
it
8
premieres
Central.
at 8 your
10:15.
time, 9 my time.
Yeah, 8 Central. So
All right.
yeah.
I mean, most people live on the fucking East Coast, fucking Central time zone.
I mean, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, we'll be here, you know, 5 minutes after the end credits. The next week on House of the Dragon. So once that little scene is done, then we'll
jump right on, yeah, because we know
we'll be done. So we'll see y'all then. Shit. On behalf of Les, I'm not saying that name. On behalf of Lesmond Targaryen.
Team College, baby.
On behalf of Queen Mother, aka Poison Ivy, and behalf of myself and CJ and the rest of the gang that ain't here, light skinned Valerian, Celestial, and IT's main girl. We will see y'all next week.
Love y'all. I'll lead us.
Good night, sweet summer children.